Assalamu alaikum. Welcome all to Easy Human Anatomy channel. In this video I discuss about development of male and female urethra. Topic included in this video: step of urethral development, development of male and female urethra, difference between male and female development of urethra, and how different histological layer of urethra is developed, and lastly summary. The development of the male and female urethra is different. The female urethra is short and its development is very simple. But male urethra is long and its development is complicated. The development of male urethra is immediately related to the development of external genital organ. The epithelium of interior female urethra and most of the male urethra is derived from urogenital sinus. Urogenital sinus is developed from cloaca. Now, what is cloaca? Cloaca is the part of the hindgut caudal to the attachment of the allantois. So, this is the allantois. Caudal to the attachment, the portion of the hindgut is known as the cloaca. This is the trilaminar jamdix. This is ectoderm, this is mesoderm, and this is endoderm. And this is lateral pate mesoderm. It has two parts. Somatoporic layer is continued with the ectoderm and splanchoporic layer is continued with endoderm. So, endoderm from the lining epithelium of urethra and splanchoporic layer of lateral pate mesoderm from rest of the layer of the urethra. This is primitive gut. This is foregut. This is midgut, and this is hindgut, and the portion of the hindgut caudal to the attachment of the allantois is known as the cloaca. Cloaca is divided into two parts by the urorectal septa. This is the urorectal septa, and it's produced two parts: ventral primitive urogenital sinus and dorsal primitive rectum. The part of primitive urogenital sinus, it has two parts: the vesicourethral canal, upper part is known as the vesicourethral canal, and lower part is known as the definite urogenital sinus. And it again subdivided into upper part and lower part of the vesicourethral canal, and pelvic part and phallic part of the definite urogenital sinus. So, this is the summary of the cloaca. Cloaca is the part of the hindgut. It's divided into two tubes by the urorectal septa. The primitive rectum is Podius rectum and upper part of the anal canal, and primitive urogenital sinus is from vesicourethral canal and definite urogenital sinus. So, from above downwards, following at the structure, upper part of the vesicourethral canal develop urinary bladder and rest of the portion is develop urethra. This is the lining epithelium, transitional epithelium is derived from endoderm. And this is lamina propria, this is muscle layer, this is adventitia, and this layer is developed from splanchoporic layer of the lateral pate mesoderm. So, only the lining epithelium of urethra is developed from endoderm of the urogenital sinus. The connective tissue smooth muscle cell of urethra is developed from the splanchoporic layer of lateral pate mesoderm. Development of female urethra. So, the parts of the primitive urogenital sinus from above downwards, the lower part of the vesicourethral canal is formed most of the proximal part of the female urethra. The pelvic part from the small distal part of the female urethra, and phallic part of the definite urogenital sinus from the vestibule of female external genitalia into which the urethra is open. So this is the lower part of the vesico-urethral canal. So it forms the most of the part of the female urethra. The distal small part is developed from the pelvic part of the definite urogenital sinus, and the vestibules is formed by the phallic part of the definite urogenital sinus. Development of the male urethra. The lower part of the vesico-urethral canal, posterior part of the urethra, up to the level of the opening of the ejaculatory duct. Now the pelvic part of the definite urogenital sinus is from the posterior part of the urethra below the opening of the ejaculatory duct and membranous part of the urethra. The phallic part of the phallic part of the definite urogenital sinus from penile part of the urethra, and terminal part of the urethra is developed from surface ectoderm. So this is the upper part of the vesico-urethral canal. It's develop the urinary bladder. The lower portion is from the prostatic urethra, upper part of the prostatic urethra, and pelvic part from the lower part of the prostatic urethra and membranous urethra, and penile part of the urethra is developed from the phallic part of the definite urogenital sinus, and the external opening is derived from surface ectoderm. Now the difference between development of male and female urethra. The lower part of the vesico-urethral canal, in case male, form posterior part of the urethra up to the opening of the ejaculatory duct, and most of the part of female urethra is developed from lower part of the vesico-urethral canal. Pelvic part of the definite urogenital sinus from the posterior part of the urethra below the opening of the ejaculatory duct and membranous part of the urethra, and in case female, is from only small distal portion of the urethra. Phallic part of the definite urogenital sinus from penile part of the urethra, and vestibule of female external genitalia into which the urethra is open. From surface ectoderm, terminal part of the male urethra is developed, but in female urethra is not any part of the female urethra is not developed from surface ectoderm. Histology of the male urethra. Most of the lining epithelium is derived from endoderm of the urogenital sinus, except the terminal part, which is derived from surface ectoderm. In case female urethra, entire lining epithelium is derived from endoderm of urogenital sinus. The rest of the histological layer of male and female urethra is derived from splanchoporic layer of lateral plate mesoderm. The now summary. This is cloaca, the caudal portions of the hindgut, caudal to the attachment of the allantois. By the urorectal septa, it's divided into two parts, primitive urogenital sinus and primitive rectum. So two tube is formed, primitive urogenital sinus, primitive rectum. Primitive rectum from upper part of the primitive rectum from rectum, and lower part from upper part of the anal canal. And this is primitive urogenital sinus. Primitive urogenital sinus is divided into two parts, vesico-urethral canal and definite urogenital sinus. The vesico-urethral canal is divided into upper part, lower part, and definite urogenital sinus is divided into pelvic part and phallic part. The upper part of the vesico-urethral canal develop urinary bladder, and rest of the portions of the cloaca is developed urethra. So this is the development of urethra. If you like this video, please press the like button and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.